What's going on, listeners with attitude? Welcome to an MWA Box Day where I am your host with the most, the daddy that's super ratty. See what I did there? I don't know. No, you don't like that? It makes it sound like I have a disease. I need penicillin. Anyways, MWA presents a Box Day. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Joined with me, as always, is my brother from another mother, Mr. Bearded Kaiju, Mr. Stalapi Poppy, Mr. Easy E, Eric Stolt. It's like stop with an L. What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Lots to show off here. It's been a minute, I think, for all of us. Honestly, I think it was Christmas Box Day. I think we did, and that's it. So yeah, it's been 4 weeks almost here now. So yeah, I've gotten some good stuff as of late. But yeah, it's exciting to show it off with everybody.
I'm excited to see what you got, Eric. Unfortunately, a few of my boxes are still kind of caught in limbo, so I don't have quite as much as I wanted to show off, which is all right. I got some cool stuff to show off as well. But since you probably have so much more to show off than I do, Eric, why don't you solo screen and show off some goodies?
All righty then. Here we'll do it this way. Wow. Okay, so at least see your face. So first, we're going to start off small, be little appetizers here, first, we're going to show off the newest magnets from the Ichiban Kuji lottery. And I got the whole set. First one is Hedora. So you got this little piece of turd. And then you have the aggregate Destroyer. And then we got kind of like a reissue of Burning Godzilla because they've already issued this one out already. The paint job's a little bit different on it with the oranges. And then we have -1, minus color Godzilla.
The Nega Goji.
So yeah, so really cool stuff. I love these things. I've collected all of these so far. I think there's like 3 I'm missing, but they were like exclusives for whatever reason. I have no idea. So, but those are like ridiculously priced. So I probably won't ever get those, but everything else I've gotten. And then next, I want to move on to blind bags. I'm a big blind bag collector, as little as they are and as ridiculous as they are, but they are very cute and very fun to collect. And usually I buy like whole boxes because I'm a completionist. I want to get everything and everybody. So but there was a new collaboration, not the monogram Godzilla blind bags. This was a different crossover. This was from Tokidoki and Godzilla. They're responsible for a lot of very whimsical, very cartoony characters over in Japan, and they did a crossover with Godzilla. So I'll show off some of those. So first we have little Rodan.
Well,
and then we got ourselves a little Gigan action. And then we got Old Faithful here. We got a little Mothra.
Is that brown, Eric, or is that pink? I can't tell.
No, that's like brown, light browns.
Brown, okay.
So yeah, so they went like total 64. Then we got a little JJ action. His hands almost look like punching gloves. So pretty cool.
I will never understand the love that Jaguar has.
I don't. Yeah, I don't either. I don't know. Personal favorite for you? Little King Ghidorah. Let's see. Then we got. I think this was one of the chases. We got some Biolante love. Yeah, Final Form. It's pretty cool. And then we got the doppelganger himself, Mr. Mechagodzilla.
Total side note, did you see Mechagodzilla make a little surprise appearance on My Hero Academia, I believe it was?
I did. Pretty cool. Very
Mhm.
different. Did all 3 Mechagodzillas and including Mogera, honestly,
Yeah.
which was pretty rad. If you guys know the channel here, we are big anime lovers and watchers. So unlike some others, we actually like that kind of stuff, and we don't just share news. We actually love that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about that in a maybe upcoming episode. But we have Mr. Hidora himself.
I actually really like
Pretty
that.
good.
That's really cool.
I know it's very different, but I love his colorway. It's really cool. And I'm not even the biggest Hidora fan, so
me either.
Then we got the big G himself.
He looks so goofy.
Yeah, I know. We got that, and then another personal favorite of yours. Well, bam.
Tell me you got duplicates, Eric.
I'll have to check on this one. I don't remember if I got a dupe of Space Godzilla. So, pretty cool. And then the last one, and I think the best one. Actually, I know the best one. Okay, so you might want to know, but
cool.
Baby, let's go.
That's cool.
He is literally the only reason why I wanted this whole thing. I saw it online. I was like, oh my god, I need that. So
I like the fact that like the arms and the tail and stuff are actually, they're not like pressed into the figure. They're actually I don't know what the word, not articulated, but like out and protruding. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I like that, where it's not just like a confined figure.
A lot of the monogram bag clip ones are very like kind of smushed. But these actually are like more 3-dimensional with the protruding kind of tails and attributes on the back. So yeah, very cool though. I think they're cool.
Yeah, so awesome. Nice pickups.
Yeah. So that'll be it for my first turn.
All right. Well, I guess I will go. Don't mind the little baby spit up here on my arm. I was holding Theo before we recorded. I'll start, little some smaller stuff too, like Eric said, to get that appetite going and cleanse the palate, if you will. This wouldn't be a box day if it wasn't a comic book collection for me. I think as many of our friends and followers know, I am a huge comic book guy, specifically when it comes to Godzilla and Power Rangers. So I'm going to start right here with issue number 5 of VR Troopers.
I still got to pick that up. Oh man,
Issue number 6 of VR Troopers.
I am so behind on this stuff. It's crazy.
Yes, you are. Don't forget to buy them, Eric, and then not read them.
That is my goal of 2026. So
yeah. Let's see. We have issue number 13 of Power Rangers Prime. Only 3 more issues, and this story is officially over. Canceled, if you will. It was canceled. We have issue 4 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Part 3, issue 4. That's a mouthful.
Jeez. Wow.
Yeah. Here is a different variant cover for issue 4. It's really hard to see. Got the Technodrome, the Megazord. Looks like a bunch of Mecha Turtles or something down here they're fighting. Very cool.
Yeah.
Another variant cover for issue 4.
I take that.
And another variant cover for issue 4.
Oh my god, look at freaking Michelangelo's face. Oh my god.
Dude, I can't get over how jacked they made Billy. My goodness,
Jason running for his money.
Dude, for real. Usually Jason's the one that's jacked. I was like, damn, look at Billy. And the final variant cover, which is my favorite.
Yes.
Got Lord Zed.
All the best in one photo. Could not.
Well, they're missing one.
No.
Yeah, I mean, these guys may be the best, but they're still missing the goat. which
Sure.
is Jason Lee Scott. Jason Lee Scott. Continuing the Power Rangers trend for comic books. This is really cool. This is actually just a one-shot. I'm actually very excited to read it. I think it's just a little story, single-issue story, which I hope actually sells really well because it looks very interesting. It's called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Zord Quest. And not sure exactly what it pertains to, but I think it might be them going in search of their Zords after a defeat is what I'm thinking. So that's very cool. I absolutely love the cover. I actually got a couple different covers because they were so awesome.
Heck yeah.
Here's another the same cover, just without the words.
Yeah. No text. Okay.
And then the final cover for Zord Quest.
I like it.
So yeah, very interested to see what that is. I hope, like I said, I hope it sells well so we can continue to get more. Moving into Godzilla, we have Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone issue 5.
Holy crap, that's the last one.
What's that?
That's the last one for Dead Zone, and I don't even have. I got number one. I think. This
miniseries is officially over with after this, and here is a second cover. We got Baragon, kind of like a little bit of. Well, it's not Frankenstein. It's one of the characters. Looks like it's a girl or something, but definitely kind of a throwback to Frankenstein Conquers the World.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will open up and show you guys an insert here. So yeah, I'll be honest, I am kind of like Eric. I am very behind on my reading. I am not quite as far behind as he is, but I have no idea what Escape the Dead Zone is about, or how the story is, if it's good. I am just that type of weird collector that wants everything, so I continue to buy, even though same thing with the Power Rangers Prime and stuff. I've heard very, very mixed things about it, but I have not read it for myself to make up my own mind, my own opinion. Actually, it's something I kind of want to do on the channel one day, is actually like read them all and then give my thoughts on it. So look for that sometime, hopefully this year, if I can catch up on it. Moving into the Kaisei era, we have issue number 5 of the Godzilla ongoing. The stories seem very interesting for this ongoing. It's just the artwork that throws me. There's a picture I see that I really, really like, and then there's one that I see and I really, really don't. So,
yep.
Very
like,
for
example, dude, that cover looks sick.
Not very good.
Yeah,
very good.
Amazing. Yeah. Holy cow.
I think I say this every time, but didn't know how awesome a green spiked energy Godzilla would look, and he looks very cool. This cover is done by the looks of Bob Eggleton.
Yep.
Moving on, we have issue 6.
Okay. New baddie.
Another variant for issue 6.
Right now.
Issue 6.
Ooh, I like that.
And I think the most popular cover for this Kaisei series was, so it's kind of an homage to a Superman story back in the day. End of the Reign. Definitely major similarities to the Death of Superman, even the coloring of the letters here. The End of the Reign, you got the red cape or flag. I'm assuming this is what that is. The rubble, the survivors, and and the Rebels. So this is very, very interesting. And just something I'm actually noticing right here. Looks like Godzilla Rulers of Earth is getting a complete collection in February, which is very interesting, very cool. So for those of you who maybe weren't collecting back in the time that Rulers of Earth came out, which is a fantastic series, you could pick it all up in one big volume, which is really cool. All right, moving on. We have Starship Godzilla. This is issue 3. Kind of a boring cover a little bit. We have issue 3.
Okay.
And then issue 4.
Ooh. I like that. That was cool.
Issue 4.
Not so much.
Yeah. But the one that is absolutely just so exciting. Issue 4, the reveal of the Kaisei Space Godzilla. And if you just open it up here to the second page, you have the Kaisei Space Godzilla.
Wow.
So yeah, very, very cool. No secret on this channel, Space Godzilla is one of my all-time favorite Godzilla villains. Probably like him and King Ghidorah are like 1A, 1B. So I'm going to be reading that just for the fact that a new version of Space Godzilla is in it. Kind of like how Power Rangers crossed over, with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Godzilla has been doing that as well in an ongoing little mini series. So we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Godzilla issue 2.
Oh my gosh! Based off of the toy. That's funny.
And I absolutely love this cover. Shredder. Kind of like Godzilla. How awesome is that? And again, issue 2. Here is another Here is another version without the text.
Nice.
And then the final of Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong Part 2. Here's issue 6.
Okay.
Issue 6. Issue 6. Got Skilla in the back or Scylla in the back.
Nice.
And I love this one. Issue 6, we have Rodan and King Ghidorah up here, just looking absolutely incredible.
Dang.
Have a little late to the party, but I picked up G-Fan last summer issue. So that's kind of cool. I'm excited to read that. At my local comic book store, they have a little section where it's $5 graphic novels. And this was in there, so I absolutely had to pick it up. I'm a huge fan of Old Man Logan. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to read that, Eric.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing. And they also have like a little prequel to it, which is called Old Man Hawkeye. And it's set in the same universe. It's literally kind of the story of Hawkeye before Hawkeye and Wolverine interact in Old Man Logan. So that's pretty cool. There's a couple other little offshoots of Old Man Logan that I want to get to and read because it's an incredible story. I picked up Power Rangers: The Alterian War, the collection. So what's nice about this is that they are finally releasing the Power Ranger stories in reading order. It was hard because they had 2 ongoing Power Ranger series at the same time. One was called Mighty Morphin. The other was called Power Rangers. So Mighty Morphin followed Jason, Kimberly, Billy, Rocky, Aisha, and Adam. And Power Rangers followed Jason, Trini, and Zach. And there was 2 stories ongoing at the same time, different, but then they would occasionally cross over for like big events in the comic book series. Well, in order to read them normally, you would have to read one issue and then jump back to the other issue. So like issue 1 of Mighty Morphin, then you have to read issue 1 of Power Rangers, issue 2. So now they're actually together in a reading order to where you don't have to keep switching back and forth, which is really nice.
Gotcha.
Last but certainly not least, I have the trade cover of Godzilla versus the Marvel Universe, all the stories collected into one, which is really cool. I'm excited to read that. This is one of the stories that I'm behind on reading, so it'll be a great time. So yeah, I think that'll be it for me for now. Eric, go ahead and go, buddy.
All right. Let's go with something kind of small-ish here. Next one, I want to show off. I got a few recently, some Funko Pops, and wasn't looking for them, just kind of found them, and so I found the King Ghidorah regular version. So this will go with the Mecha King that I got before. So that's great.
Nice.
It's actually nice and big. So pretty awesome. And then
I like the lightning effect.
Yeah, right. And another one that I really wanted that I just thought was perfect, especially for me and my daughter, because she loves this movie. But this is the Sleeping Godzilla with Manila or Minya from Son of Godzilla. I mean, come on. Like, any parent would just absolutely love something like this for them and their kids, because my daughter always said that I was Big Godzilla and she was Minya. So I just think this was just perfect to get. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the other sleeping ones, but this one for sure I did want to pick up. So I picked up that one. So.
Who else was sleeping? I forget. I know we did that on a update video.
It was Space and King Ghidorah, I believe.
Yep.
And then let's see. I'll do a couple Bandai here, of course.
Weird.
Of course, the Bandai train keeps a rolling, baby. But so recently, I just got the Awakening Shin in 2016. So I don't know. I just got it. I realized and just kind of figured that I wanted kind of all like the Atomic Breath versions of these guys. And so I started getting this one and like the -1 and the Godzilla Earth and all that kind of stuff. So so I just happened to kind of pick him up on a whim. So did get him. And then one of the newer ones that has just come out that was sitting in the warehouse for quite a bit, but finally got him. But I got the Flying Destroyer.
Oh,
very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were waiting on that. I figured that was in your collection by now.
No, yeah, I had him, but he'd been sitting there for about a month, maybe even longer, honestly. So, so yeah, just kind of waited and compiled the box and everything. And
I was going to say, just having that shipped by itself, not worth it. You got to consolidate that thing.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. And then recently, I got some vintage Godzilla Bandai, which is pretty cool here.
Ooh, let me take a
shout out to Bill's Carnage. He's been selling some stuff on some of the Facebook group, and I happened to snag these guys. But so I got Little Godzilla
Forever series.
But yes, it is the Forever series. So I was like, holy crap, I have to grab that guy.
Tag looks decent.
Oh, yeah. Tag is damn near mint. I mean, it is minty fresh. So it's really nice condition. So I love it. Absolutely love it. So I think I got the two rarer ones in the Forever series. Would you say, Joe, would be the Rodan and the Little Godzilla? Probably be the rarest ones.
I thought Mecha King Ghidorah would be.
No, you'd be surprised. Mecha King Ghidorah pops up pretty frequently. Either that or King Goji.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I would say probably King Goji's. Well, it's tough because the resurrection and the meltdown are super rare. However, they're common. They're just expensive, right?
Yes.
Like you will find them for sale, but they are just very expensive. Where like the King Goji, I feel like doesn't pop up as frequently. But it's weird because when it does, I don't feel like it's as, I mean, now maybe prices have changed because I've had the set for several years now, so like I don't look at the prices as often. But it seemed like to me when King Goji would pop up that he was never as expensive as Burning or Resurrection.
Yeah, and actually going through it now and collecting them, I've seen him pop up several times actually. He's not even nearly as expensive as the other two, honestly. So
right.
Another one that I got from Bill is another one that I just could not find for the life of me, but I had to get Tag. Had to get Tag. And I've actually wanted it for many, many years, actually. And when I went hunting for this, I didn't realize that there was a bigger version of it. So I actually got the bigger version first before getting the smaller version. But I got the Godzilla 1991 version with the Tag because I could not find Tag for this guy at all. It was ridiculous. Everybody ripped off the tags, and yeah, but it's nice and clean. I love it. So another one to add to the vintage collection. And actually, with getting him, I have all of Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah and Heisei, the older Bandais. I have all of them now, finally. So, yeah, he was the last one I needed. So I'm really happy for this because I've been looking for it. I always thought this was the 89, actually, because it was closed mouth. And I love that. Like, you just never saw Bandai doing the closed mouth version of Godzilla. And then you saw this one. I was like, oh, my God, that's the 89. Well, actually, it turned out it wasn't. It was the 91. Because, obviously, they're basically the similar suit, but there is modifications on it where 91 was more muscular and bulky than the 89. So, but, yeah, grab those two because I absolutely had to. So, yeah.
That's not the Korean version, right? Remember, they put out on the bottom of the foot, it'll either say Japanese or Korean, Japan or Korea, I believe. Let's see if it focuses.
Japan.
All right. I had that one back in the day, and mine had Korea on the bottom of it, and I was like, "Oh, is this a bootleg?" But
you're sucked.
Nope, I don't have it anymore. No, I got rid of that thing.
And that'll be it for my turn. Go right back there.
Me? All right. MWA, we are big supporters and advocates for physical media. Picked up a few movies, so I will show them off. Got the 4K ultimate cut of The Watchmen. Forgot my camera's over here now.
Ooh.
Got the Hannibal Lecter triple feature, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Manhunter, which is interesting because it's not Red Dragon in this set; it is Manhunter.
That's weird.
It is
well,
weird.
Technically, that's yeah.
One of my all-time favorite Hugh Jackman films, not pertaining to Wolverine. In my opinion, this movie deserves to have been a box office success. It is a hell of a good time. We have Van Helsing.
Oh, God, yes, dude. I love Van Helsing. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand why that movie gets the hate or whatever that it does. I think it's a great time.
Well, it's the same director as the Brendan Fraser The Mummy, so it kind of has that same vibe to it. So why do people hate on it? It's a good film. It's fun.
Yeah, it really is. Speaking of good films that are just wacky and weird and a total 90s staple, if you will, Ack.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Talk about a blast from the past, right?
Dude,
Yeah,
for real.
and an ensemble cast too. Like, you know, Jack Nicholson, Glenn Close, Annette Bening, Pierce Brosnan, Danny DeVito. Like, yeah,
Oh my
a,
god,
Young Jack Black
yeah.
that's crazy. That's
as the
crazy.
hero. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna show these two off. Eric, how many more turns you got, bud?
1, 2, call it 3.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna show the stuff off now then. Few, I don't remember if it was last video or the video before, but Power Rangers is Playmates is Hasbro is coming out with the Power Rangers reignition figures. This is really cool. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get Jason because he's the GOAT, and I'm just gonna get the Tyrannosaur because it's the best. Well, you know, the Tyrannosaur turned into last video the Saber-tooth Tiger and the Green Ranger. So then I was at Walmart the other day and I was like, oh well, they have the Blue Ranger, so I might as well get the Blue Ranger, you know. And because they had the Blue Ranger and right next to it was the new Funko Megazord with Red Ranger, so I got that, which of course it's the Red Ranger because it's the GOAT. But then I was like walking back down that aisle and I was like, well, wait a minute, if I got the Blue Ranger, I have to get the Zord for the Blue Ranger, because why would you not get the Zord for the Blue Ranger? You know what I mean? Like, he's got to have a Zord to pilot and to fight the evildoers with. So obviously, and then I remembered, well, last video I had the Black Ranger, and you can't have the Black Ranger without the Mastodon because you need the Mastodon to help fight the evil space aliens. So I was like, obviously, you know, and then I'm walking up and down the aisle again, and I'm like, well, I might as well get the whole pack because you can't just have one Ranger without all the Rangers. And this has an exclusive Goldar. Well, you need to have the Rangers and them to, you know, fight somebody. So then it's just kind of like, obviously I got that. And so yeah, I'm basically started off with just getting the Red Ranger and the Tyrannosaurus Zord, and now all I need is the Pink Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, and the Pterodactyl, and I've got them all. So I don't have a problem. You do, okay? Yeah.
Clearly, no, it's everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That was fun. That was fun.
Funny.
But yeah, so yeah, be on the lookout for next video. I just need like 3 or 4 more things, guys, and I've got them all.
Only, but I got to get him a friend because he can't buy by himself.
Do you have Rita or the Putty?
I do. I showed her off last video.
Okay.
I need the Yellow Ranger, I need the Pink Ranger, I need the Pterodactyl, and I need the Putty.
Okay.
Yeah, and then season 2, wave 2 is coming out. So with Zed and the Z Putty and Rocky Aisha Adam as the Rangers, and looks like Babu. So yeah, very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. It was just supposed to be the Red Ranger. I promised my wife it was just the Red Ranger.
That's great. That's great.
Man, I should mail you my grandmother's discount card for from Walmart.
For real.
Please do.
Yeah, we'll just send it around the whole MWA. We'll just keep using it.
Yeah, it's been there for 35 years and she gets 10% off.
All right. So I'm sad that I didn't beat a certain somebody of getting this, but it's okay. I got it, you know. And I knew I wanted to get it, but I missed out on the pre-order, and I knew I would just get it secondary market. But I'm happy I got it because I really loved the first release that I got, and I was like, oh man, I was really excited for this one. So I love the crossover. We here at the MWA, we love anime. Like I said, we are true fans of anime, and one of the animes, especially for me, you know, because I'm the second biggest fan of this anime. Okay, so I had to get them, so I got the crossover for Godzilla and Digimon. This is Skull Greymon, aka Godzilla's bones, basically. So that is awesome. Got that on the secondary market. I actually did take him out, so I did want to show him off.
Very nice.
Fancy.
Very nice.
Just really cool. Just amazing job with the crossover that they did with Digimon and Godzilla. Cannot wait for hopefully another wave. We've talked about it here on Monster Lab 2 where they have teased and talked about doing a wave 2. So hopefully that'll be happening sooner rather than later. And I love that this thing comes off his back.
Oh, it
I think that's really
does.
cool. Yeah, I think that's really cool. So you just kind of put it right there, and there you go.
Man, I'm waiting for the Kabuterimon Megalon crossover. Come on, when's that coming?
Yeah, for real.
They got.
Oh yeah, that's that was my next one. So on to Mr. Geomaias.
Me again?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the cat was out of the bag. Eric kind of spotted the box in the back, so I guess I'll go ahead and show it off. I picked up like a year ago. I pre-ordered the Mothra set from Super7, and she finally came. And it's really cool. It comes with the Shobijin or the Elias, whatever you want to call them, the peanuts, right down there. As usual, Super7 did a phenomenal job with their box and their setup. I think now would be a great time to say that we do participate in the affiliate program with Super7. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any figures of any kind, it does not just have to be Godzilla. It can be Power Rangers or He-Man or anything else that they sell. Please go to super7.com/monsterswithattitude 2024. All the proceeds help go and grow the channel. We invest them all back into the channel, and we do a lot of really fun things here like giveaways. We also sponsor special guests and celebrities to come do different conventions like we did with Carl Craig last year at Godzilla Fest. So yeah, if you guys do buy stuff from Super7, it would mean a lot to us if you used our link. But yeah, I haven't taken her out obviously yet, but she looks great so far, and makes me really, 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 really kick myself that I don't know if you remember last year talked about how I messed up the pre-order, thought I put both in, but I just ordered her individually. So I did not get the Batra, unfortunately.
Oh no.
I thought I did. It was because there's an option where you could just buy her, just buy Batra, and then you could buy them both. Well, I don't know what happened, but just bought her. So really, really, really sad. Oh, and what's kind of cool, you guys can't really see it, but the stand right down here has Mothra's symbol, the cross, and everything on it, which is pretty neat. Very similar to the release that X Plus did with that with the symbol. So yeah,
nice. Yeah, I love that. Love the packaging. It looks really cool. Really cool. Alrighty then. So this one came, I think, like Wednesday, honestly. So it's brand new. I haven't even opened it up yet. Lots going on, but I at least took out the shipping packaging. But just a little bit of a wait, but I'm glad it finally came. And I'm really excited because I wanted the original to be in a different scale. And luckily enough, they changed it and reissued it and added a whole bunch of cool features to them. So, and obviously this is by a great guy who has just a killing right now in the fandom. But I got the Godzilla Attack Peter, a new release. They redid the sculpt. He made it into the 8-inch scale, and then he actually added extra heads and a fire breath. So that's really cool. Here's actually one of the heads here, which I believe is like kind of like Heisei-ish. And then I think this one is kind of like Showa-ish, and maybe this one's like his normal standard, I think. I don't really know. I'd have to look into it a little bit more, but haven't really seen the heads too close together, but I know there's 3 different heads, which is really cool. So like I said, I haven't even taken out its box yet. It's just kind of brand new. And yeah. So really happy to get this though. I love it. It was a great sculpt, and I love that he reissued it into the bigger traditional soft Fubi size, because as much as I liked the first one, it was just too small for me, and I really wanted it a bigger size. So I'm glad that he was like, you know what, let's redo this into our traditional size that they've been doing in the soft vinyl live over at Mondo. So yeah,
That picture on the back looks like the 67.
Oh, it's absolutely 67. For
That is ugly. That is ugly Godzilla right there.
That is Kermitzilla right there. Frogzilla.
Yeah, that is ugly Godzilla for sure. So yeah, so soon I will open this one. So, but yeah.
Now you just got to get that 99 pack of beer.
Yep, soon.
Who, me?
All right, JoJo, back to you.
So obviously very, very disappointed about not getting the Batra from Super7. But if I'm being honest with you, I lied and I got the Batra from Super7. So I got the complete set.
I wish I had a boom button.
Very cool. Love Batra. I think that he is due for a return of some kind in a movie, TV show, I don't know, some type of story, comic of him. He's awesome. And honestly, he's super popular in the community. I don't understand why he hasn't been brought back. It's very, very disappointing to me. But what's also kind of cool is the fact that I pre-ordered those two things from Super7. You get these exclusive heads.
Oh, you did?
Oh, okay. So because of that, I got the interchangeable heads with the energy weapons, which is super neat.
Yep.
The prism eyes and lightning antennae. Antennas. Yeah. So very cool. Very happy with that, and can't wait to see what Super7 does next. I'm a big fan of their Ultimates line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, can't wait to see what you don't pre-order next.
Yeah, and not show us and everything. So, but
I just have one more. So,
yep, I was gonna say this is a perfect time for Mr. Sampson to show off his one get that he said he had. So let's
I got thanks. I got something very small from my sister. It was a gift that she got me for Christmas, and it came halfway through January. It's just kind of a goofy, fun little guy, but it is it's a gremlin. It's a gremlin plushie.
It's a Fugler.
Yes, Fugler. I was like, what the hell is this? I was like looking at the box, being like, Fugler? Gremlins? So yeah, it's Spike.
My god.
It's Spike from the first Gremlins movie. Got the little mohawk. Honestly, what he looks like to me, he looks like Lilo's doll from Lilo and Stitch. Her like stitched together ass doll that buttons, she had with the eyes being like totally off. But yeah, she got me this Fugler ass little doll. I was like, that's fitting. Christmas. Gremlins is a Christmas movie. I love monster movies of all kinds. So Gremlins, it's funny. I thought, yes, nice. It's cute and funny and just kind of, I mean, it's really nicely detailed. I mean, the back, his little scales and stuff. It's definitely, you can tell who it is just by looking at it. So that's my one little that I got, a little nerdy thing to showcase that came about a week ago. Yeah, I've had it just hovering around the room for about a week.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, I guess we're on to my last get, I believe.
Can I guess?
No. I mean, I did spoil it. I mean, I pretty much spoiled it for everybody, but I was pretty excited to get it out there. So, but if you haven't seen, boy, oh boy, this baby. Woo.
Oh, I know what it is.
My 2025 figure of the year, for sure, without a doubt, is the 30 centimeter FSL Godzilla -1, the Rick exclusive edition with the blue spines. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I had to go a different route. I didn't, obviously, you can't do the Rick site anymore because they don't do shipments and orders for America because you have to do the North American X Plus site, and I didn't do that. I didn't want to do that, so I went other routes, and got it that way. Got from a toy account dealer, whatever you want to call it, where they can order stuff overseas and then ship it to people over here. So I was really happy to do that and really excited. And of course, I did take it out of its box because I had to. And this thing is absolutely gorgeous.
God.
Beautiful.
But yeah, this thing is just, it's sick. It's so sick. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Eric, I have a question for you. Did you end up getting two different versions like you thought about, or did you just pull the trigger on this one?
I just pulled the trigger on this one, but I'm still about 99% sure I'm going to buy the other one. Basically, I'm just kind of waiting for it to hit over here in the States.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna try and get one shipped over here because let's face it, it is pricey. It was pricey to get him over here. So I was like, well, I'll do it for the one. I don't really want to do it for the other one. So I'm going to kind of wait and bide my time. But eventually, I do want to get it in my collection. So, but this was priority number one. So
what scene do you think they're capturing here? When he's in the city blowing everything up, or at the end when he's trying to blow up the ships?
Yeah. So basically, this is the Ginza scene when he first comes into the city. When you first get to see him, his music plays and he does that menacing just roar at like everybody, and you're like, oh shit's about to hit the fan now. So but yeah, and then they also have that variant with the sunset kind of paint way where he's all kind of orange, yellow, browns and stuff of kind of that scene. But yeah, that's what this is from. It's the Ginza appearance scene. So they just went the blue atomic spines and the blue in the mouth. So yeah.
Very I don't have an X Plus -1 yet. Damn it.
I'm really happy you got that, bud.
Yeah, thank you. I love it. Love it. All right, Joe, close us out.
Well, I maybe should have had you go last because I don't know if what I'm going to reveal is going to be quite as cool as the Ginza -1 Godzilla. I think that is just a beautiful figure and a damn near perfect movie. So it's going to be very hard to beat that. But I will do my best, and I am not being facetious when I say this is really cool. But I really do think that the Ginza is cooler. So I should have had you go last. I'm just gonna throw this out there real quick. Samson, what's your favorite dinosaur from Jurassic Park?
The first movie or just the franchise?
All of them.
The Raptors. I'm definitely a big fan of the Raptors.
Okay, Eric.
Oh man, probably Spino. I guess that'd probably be my one.
Well, one of you is correct. The other one is wrong. Samson, you are wrong. Eric, you are correct. The Spinosaurus is amazing, and my all-time favorite dinosaur from the franchise. And when I saw that this went up for pre-order about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, I absolutely pulled the trigger right away. I could not wait to get it. And subsequently, it's also my first figure from a company called W Dragon. So here we go. It is the W Dragon Spinosaurus.
Yes!
Wow. Holy crap.
Which is super cool. My wife and I are huge fans of Jurassic Park, and I am a huge fan of the Spino, and just absolutely had to get this.
That's cool.
Yeah,
let's see it. Yeah, let's see this bad boy.
If only there was a button that you could push that did that annoying ringtone too. A whole generation was traumatized by a damn ringtone.
All right.
Oh boy. Oh, we gotta see this thing. I was thinking it was a Hammond collection.
No,
I kind of did too. because we talked about that recently and you hadn't gotten that one yet.
Let me see. Oh, here it's focusing on my big fat head.
Dang.
Oh man, the base, is that a JP3 nameplate on there?
Yep.
Wow.
You can see it has some damage right there where the plane hit it.
Yeah.
Oh,
back leg there. Yeah.
that is detailed as hell. I would have never thought.
Yeah, it's about, I would say, probably, I don't know, 16 inches.
Yeah, you would
or
know.
So. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. So apparently they have a much bigger one, but I just, with the size of stuff that I collect with non-Godzilla stuff, I have to be very, very specific. So I went with the smaller one, or from what I've been told, I went with the smaller one. But it's still a very nice. I mean,
Yeah.
Still very, very nice big size. So,
Wow.
and it is the poly resin, and it just has like the little peg that goes into the base, which is super cool. And yeah, I absolutely freaking love it.
Oh, the eyes. God, man.
Yeah, that eye, that freaking green eye.
The beady little green eye with the cat slit, like the pupil, the cat eye pupil. Oh, yeah.
Dang.
I will never forgive what they did in Jurassic Park Rebirth to the Spinosaurus. Listen, I understand that the Rebirth Spino is more historically accurate. I don't care. This thing was freaking awesome. This thing was a tank. This thing was the Indominus before the Indominus, man. Like, this thing was just amazing.
He was a unit.
Look at that.
He was. Suck my unit, Greg. Tropic Thunder, anybody? Yeah.
Oh,
so that's it. You know what? I had a little bit of a better reaction than I was expecting. So that's really cool. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park, specifically the third one. As you guys can see right here, I have the Jurassic Park 3 teaser poster. So, man, I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. So this was a very pleasant surprise to see W Dragon offering this, and I actually almost ordered the Jurassic Park 3 Raptor to go with it, with the one with the red. But
the male raptor.
Yeah, yep, the male raptor. I just, when it comes to non-Godzilla stuff, I refuse to be selective in my collection on Godzilla stuff. So because I refuse to be selective in that department, I must force myself to be selective in the other department. So, and I almost didn't pull the trigger on this because of that. I was just like, man, I could spend the money on Godzilla stuff, or I could do whatever. And because this actually came from Australia. So it was about, like, after all was said and done, I mean, you're looking at about $300 with, shipping and for the price of the figure and stuff. So it's not a, it's not a cheap little $100 thing. It's you can get up there.
And honestly, we're such big fans of, like, so many different things that it's hard to, like, really stay within a mean of collecting, because I'm the same way. Like, Joe, that, like, I try to stick with just Godzilla, even though, we're fans of so many different things. And me, myself, like, I really try to be very strict on what I do, but every once in a while, I think it's okay to kind of branch out and get something else and kind of scratch that itch, honestly. That you're like, you know what? I really like that. I think that's really cool. I really want it in my collection. You just kind of have to go for it sometimes. And, like, you know what? Godzilla can stay. I have enough Godzilla stuff as it is. Let's do something else. So I think it's okay that you made that decision and actually did it, and you should be proud because, it's okay to put Godzilla on the back burner for one figure, or two or three or whatever, to get something else that you really love passionately also. So, I mean, kudos to you.
Yeah, I have my humble little section of random stuff above my physical media shelf. So I got my Jurassic Park T-Rex and a couple of other stuff, raptors and just random things. So yeah, I'm the same way. You can see that Godzilla is the main focus, but I branch out and collect random cool stuff from time to time.
Yeah.
Or somebody else gets me something random.
Well, if you looked in my office where I record and do all my work, where my computer is, the vast majority of it is non-Godzilla stuff, actually.
Yep.
Because my Godzilla collection is, for the most part, in my basement. I have a couple figures in here, as you can see, like the Destroyer and some Gigantics and stuff around here. And I have some stuff in our bedroom, but like for the most part, it's all downstairs. And it's fun. And I purposely kind of did it that way because I am, like you said, Eric, and like you are, Samson, I am such a fan of so many other things, as we all are on this channel, whether it be Digimon or Zoids or Jurassic Park, Power Rangers, Transformers. I mean, there's just so many other things that we're a fan of. And I purposely wanted my office to be as much non-Godzilla as possible to kind of like keep the open mind and like to think of other things, because my brain is always down to think about Godzilla and will always have all that knowledge and stuff. But like, I want to look around and see other things and be like, and I don't want to say be inspired because that sounds weird, but like kind of be inspired by like other things, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, man. Like we've talked, it's just like I've, as of late wanted to kind of get little things here and there from other franchises and things that I've loved, but I don't really collect, but keep it small and compact, and I think that's okay. Even today, I bought something that is non-Godzilla related, but it's just something that kind of got a hold of me as of late the last few days, and I needed to get something to relieve kind of that, like that needing and that want to do it, just to be like, okay, I did it, I'm done. Now I can, leave it alone maybe for a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a whole new avenue that you go down. But you kind of have to be confined with what you can collect and be smart about, obviously, with your money, and don't be stupid with it. So
my goal when we bought this house, and we bought way too small of a house for this goal, but in our next house that we're looking at in the next couple of years, hopefully I'll have the area to do it. But I would love to have a like non-Godzilla section that bleeds into Godzilla. And I have a lot of really awesome ideas that I had prior to buying this house. I don't know, 7-8 years ago, 9 years ago, whatever it was. But quickly realized, I have way more than I thought I did, and that the ideas just weren't going to come to fruition at all. Like as far as like how I would organize it, how I would display. Eric has seen my collection several times over the past couple of years, and it's gotten to the point now to where I'm like, I can't display it based on anything. I need to display it based on where I can get things to fit. So it's hard to kind of do all that. But yeah, and it eats at your mind a little bit sometimes when you buy non-Godzilla stuff, at least for me, because it's like, man, I am so limited with space that and funds now, because I don't bounce at the bar anymore. So it's like, man, I really want to be selective, but I refuse to be selective when it comes to Godzilla. So buy it.
Absolutely.
Last night I had a fun time watching an episode of the X-Files I hadn't seen in a while, and that's just talking about random things. And I found and picked out these couple of items. These aren't brand new, but I have sealed in the box an Agent Mulder figure from the movie that came out in between seasons, and Agent Scully. So I do have I got some X-Files goods, since that is my favorite sci-fi series of all time. Whole collection on Blu-ray. So fun stuff. Yeah, I don't know where to display these now. Maybe on the wall up here with a couple nails, since they do have those blister pack looks. Yeah.
I've never seen the X-Files, actually. It's a show that I really want to watch. I've especially lately been on a nostalgia kick for 80s, 90s, early 2000s entertainment. I think mostly because I think anything from 2015 and beyond is pretty much sucked for the most part. But so yeah, it's that's a show I need to watch and catch up on, because I know that was like a huge phenomenon of the 90s.
Yes, and they revamped it for 2 more seasons. They ended it in 2002, but they revamped it in 2000 either 17 or 18 with the 10 episodes, and then they did an 11 episode season 11. So we have season 10 and 11 as well. Yes, it is I recommend it highly. If you love sci-fi and paranormal and all that stuff, it's the perfect show to watch. I've been watching it since always because of my parents, and it definitely is 90s nostalgia. You'll be like, look at the size of that cell phone. Look at these cars. Look at the beepers. I mean, it's just, it ages you to watch the show, honestly. But it reminds me of a simpler time and with some sci-fi fun.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So we could go on these diet tribes talking about all of our other interests and likes for hours and hours. And maybe one day we'll jump on and just chop it up and talk about all of our other likes and desires. But until then, Samson, Eric, thank you for joining me. Anything else you guys want to show off? You guys got it all done? Anything else you guys want to say real quick before I do our plugs?
Nope.
All right, Sammy, Eric, I appreciate you guys jumping on. All of our listeners and all of our friends, follow us on all of our social medias. You can find our link tree right down here at the description of this video. Do us all a huge favor, hit that like button. Apparently, it means a whole lot for the algorithm, so we would really appreciate it if you did that. Most importantly, hit that notification bell so that way you are notified every single time we drop new videos. Hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to us. Also, don't you ever be a hoe. Share our show. Let your friends and family know who are fans of all this crazy stuff that we do. Know how the MWA does it. Sammy, Eric, I appreciate it. Captain Gordon, we are out of here. Here at MWA, we have this little phrase, and it's 3 words, 1 phrase: embrace the attitude. We are out.